Hey there, welcome to our whirlwind tour of the fascinating world inside your brain. Today we're going to explore how tiny molecular players work together to keep your neurons firing, learning, and growing. Sometimes even with a little help from some omega-3 fatty acids. Let's start with some basics. Imagine your brain is a bustling city with countless neurons acting as busy citizens. To keep everything running smoothly, these neurons need to grow, differentiate, and connect, kind of like building roads and bridges in a growing metropolis. That's where cellular proliferation and neurogenesis come into play. They're all about creating new neurons and making sure they're wired correctly. The process of wiring these neurons involves something called synaptic plasticity. It's your brain's way of rewiring itself to learn new tricks or remember old ones. This plasticity is heavily influenced by signaling pathways inside the cells, like the WNT signaling pathway and the mTOR pathway. These pathways are like the city's traffic control systems, directing where cells grow, how they differentiate, and how they maintain their polarity, basically their orientation and structure. Picture the wingless pathway as a messenger delivering instructions to a complex called the frizzled receptor and the low-density lipoprotein receptor-related protein. Once activated, it influences beta-catenine, a key protein that acts like a transcription factor. Imagine it as a busy city planner that turns on genes responsible for cell growth and differentiation. Beta-catenine teams up with lymphoid enhancer factors to regulate gene expression, helping stem cells maintain their ability to become new neurons or glial cells. Meanwhile, the mTOR signaling pathway is like a master chef in the cell's kitchen, controlling protein synthesis. Think of it as the cell's way of cooking up new proteins needed for growth. This pathway involves several players, including phosphorinositide 3 kinase, AKT protein kinase, and phosphorinositide dependent kinase 1. These work together to promote cell survival and growth, ensuring your neurons have the resources they need. And what about energy? The cell's energy status is monitored by AMPK, which acts as an energy sensor. If energy runs low, MK steps in to slow down processes like protein synthesis, ensuring the cells don't run out of fuel. The story doesn't end there. MicroRNAs, or miRNAs, are tiny regulators that act like social media influencers, tiny but powerful, modulating gene expression and fine-tuning the activities of these pathways. In summary, behind every thought, memory, and learning moment, a complex orchestra of signaling pathways, proteins, and nutrients work harmoniously. Thanks for joining this mini adventure into the microscopic universe of your brain, where science, nutrition, and a dash of humor come together to keep your mind running smoothly.